Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my 2020 NEC election address. Firstly, I'd like to pay tribute to your constancy for having kept faith in our party throughout the challenges of the past 12 months. Such endurance is a hallmark of us Kippers and one of the catalysts in our journey from the political wilderness to poll-topping performances in domestic and European elections. As you will be aware, UKIP has suffered a reversal of fortune since its crowning glory of June the 23rd, 2016. While we are to some degree victims of our own success, Brexit is no longer the only string to our bow. As with the campaign for UK sovereignty, it is the People's Army which spearheads the defence of freedoms, culture and constitutional integrity. This engagement will be no short skirmish, but a long war of attrition, and you, our loyal members, once again critical to its success. Nonetheless, having recently commemorated those who delivered Europe from tyranny in 1945, it is worth remembering that they did so against the backdrop of ongoing hostilities in the Pacific. In his 3 o'clock address to the nation, Churchill sought to temper any sense of euphoria by reminding his audience Japan remained unsubdued. Truman went further, cautioning that victory was only half won. Despite having nominally regained our independence from a corrupt and anti-democratic EU in January of this year, I can't help but find this a fitting analogy for Brexit in Northern Ireland, which, much like the Pacific and Far East in the final exchanges of World War II, now finds herself the front line of a showdown for British freedom. Rather than liberate us from the EU's death grip, Boris's much-fated withdrawal agreement would actually see the imposition of EU customs checks on domestic UK goods entering the province. Local businesses' continued subjugation to single market regulations merely adds insult to already considerable injury. In the months ahead, the party must therefore rededicate itself to the core objectives of ensuring that the only laws that apply within the jurisdiction of the United Kingdom are those wholly made by the Parliament of the United Kingdom, and maintaining the integrity of the Union. After setting the political agenda for much of the past decade, our patriotic common sense policies formed the blueprint for last year's Conservative manifesto. While imitation is said to be the sincerest form of flattery, Boris's track record is more consistent with that of someone who flatters to deceive. With the Brexit party now effectively defunct, UKIP therefore retains the vital role of holding the Tories to account over immigration and Europe. Having framed the national debate on these and other issues, I am hopeful that our new flagship policy of abolishing the devolved assemblies will also gain traction in the coming year. We must be the custodians of national and individual freedom, the two pillars of our constitution, and campaign to abolish the white elephant assemblies in Edinburgh, Cardiff, Belfast and London, thus restoring Westminster as our sovereign parliament. We must also remain true to our radical anti-establishment roots and continue challenging the cosy liberal consensus that informs so much of modern political discourse. While this includes grasping the thorny issue of Islamification, there is, of course, a caveat. A great political hero of mine, Enoch Powell, made many a prophetic utterance in his 1968 Rivers of Blood speech. However, as history was to prove, a prophet is not without honour save in his own country. Rather than influence government policy, the lurid imagery of Powell's speech effectively rendered immigration a taboo subject for decades hence. We would be well served by heeding this cautionary tale, for to be cursed with the Cassandra complex is an electoral kiss of death. Thankfully, Powell was to re-emerge as an Ulster Unionist MP following his final rift with the Tories over Europe, and his former border constituency of South Down remains a key Brexit battleground. UKIP is the only party qualified as a vehicle to advance the Unionist cause. For this reason, Northern Ireland's representation on the NEC would be desirable. However, this can only be achieved with a mandate from you, the members. I wear this as a badge of honour. If you wish it, it would be my honour to serve you, helping the leader and chairman unite us, rebuild our strength and put us back where we belong. Thank you for watching.